Hello and welcome to the stream. This is Psycho Metal. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, whatever. It is Friday at the time of this stream being made, and thus it is a good day. I'm going to be drawing this stream, and we'll see about playing some Ninja Gaiden afterward. Yeah. Let's get to it. So I did this line work, well, this sketch anyway, so the line work off stream, and I wanted to do basically a study on the forms, anatomical structure of these ninjas, of these characters. And for the most part, this is what the image looks like, the reference image. Okay. So this ninja has his back turned towards the viewer. For EU over here, doing some cool pose. And I just took one of my brushes and define the shape of the rib cage, the pelvic bone, and the rest of the bones that would be in the limbs of this pose here. Feet here, feet there, hands, and the sword themselves. I did something similar with the background as well, so pretty much try to figure out exactly this is 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective based on direction of these edges on the cliff sides, trees, and then did the contour shape of the vegetation here. So for the most part, I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what I'm looking at this time around, instead of just going balls deep into the actual composition. Just wrote a little note over here. Sheath is curved like the sword, which makes sense because katanas have a slight curve to them. But I still drew this sheath straight anyways, just for the sake of simplicity. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing the same thing with EU over here that I did it with this ninja. I also made sure to take notes on how the wraps on the shins and the forearms, how they're curved. And I also challenged myself, instead of tracing the outline the outline of these forms, I moved this to the side, shrunk it down, and decided to try to test myself on how well I can match the contour shapes and proportions of these characters. And for the most part, as you can see, I think I did a pretty good job. Most of everything lines up except for this leg here and this arm here, but everything else is, for the most part, on point. So I'm quite impressed with myself. I still got it. And it's funny that I bring this up because I saw a thread on 4chan where someone asked about whether or not it's worth tracing in order to learn how to draw. And the responses that Anon got was, tracing helps to a certain extent. It won't teach you how proportions of human anatomy work, the placement of each limb, bone, muscle tissue, etc. is supposed to be located on the human body, or human skeleton anyways. It won't teach you 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective. It won't teach you all those other fundamentals. But as I've explained in my inking stream, how to ink stream, tracing does help with your eye-to-hand coordination, as well as help you practice controlling your line weight when you're inking and painting. So tracing isn't inherently a waste of time. It's not. It's actually pretty useful for some things that you're trying to learn, but if you're trying to learn some of the other fundamentals of drawing and painting, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend tracing all the time. Now, of course, if you're trying to get a composition down real quick and you've made the reference image yourself, then by all means go ahead and, you know, trace as much as you want, because more likely you're just going to modify the image anyways through the drawing that you're making. But nonetheless, though, the only real reason why tracing is bad is if you're using someone else's artwork or photography. If you're not using a reference image that you made yourself, that's the reason why tracing is bad. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, I should fix this real quick though. So I'm gonna take another layer, pick cyan color, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over what I've already drawn here. Not everything, of course. I'm just gonna go over what needs to be fixed. So this is where the cheeks are. I got that pretty accurately. It just needs to be a little bit bigger. But the groin is actually way down here, not way up here. And that's not necessarily because the characters themselves have huge groins or anything like that. It's more so that they're wearing baggy clothing. These ninja outfits are baggy, so therefore they're going to sag a lot more. And I need to make sure that I show that off over here. There we go. Let's see, this could be fixed a bit. Okay. Anything else? Hold on. Yeah. I'm going over this with my pencil brush because I'm not going to be inking just yet, but definitely soon. Having me some liquid lunch right now. Just drinking some vodka. It is Friday, and even though it's not 5 o'clock, I am at home and I have nowhere else to go today. So, therefore, I have no reason to worry about being drunk. I'm hoping to surpass my current record of 5 shots of vodka. That's the most amount of alcohol I've ever drank. Maybe one day. Oh wait, hold on. It needs to be black. Is this right? Oh, it's not. Okay, whoops. Undo. Okay. It's this one. So, I think I am going to stream Fallout New Vegas next, after I get done with my Ninja Gaiden playthrough. Because I've just been pretty much addicted to playing New Vegas lately. Not sure why. Not necessarily a bad thing. New Vegas is still a pretty good game, but got a lot more games in my library I still have yet to either finish playing or play at all. But I'll get there eventually. I didn't realize that was the same layer. My bad. In this case though, that's fine. I'm going to be doing 6 more of these reference images from the game, and then I'll move on to another project. Nah, never mind. I thought I made a mistake. I just went to my physical therapy appointment earlier today, and I've gotten more range of motion in my hand, but for the most part there, I'm probably still going to need the surgery just to get the full range of motion back, and the strength too. So I'm in the process of saving up for that right now. Recently got hired to work with autistic young people, so I'll be doing that for a good while. As far as going back to teaching goes, I don't know. I mean, if the violence was a non-factor from the students, sure, I'd be, willing to go back to teaching, no problem. But as of right now, though, there's too many cases of student on student violence and student on teacher violence. It's just ridiculous. And as of right now, though, it's just gonna get worse. Like, that's not even a joke. And yet, the districts, the higher-ups, administrators, government officials, and so on expect teachers to somehow control students who have shown time and time again that they don't want to abide by laws and rules that protect themselves and their classmates from harm. They don't care. They really don't care. They're domestic terrorists is what they really are. I'm just gonna say it right now. They have no sense of self-preservation. They don't care about their own safety. They don't care about anyone else's, and they literally just like to get into fights and vandalize school property just for kicks. I'm sorry, but
again?
I can't feel bad for young people nowadays when they've proven to me that they either don't want the help that they need, because they straight up will tell you that they don't care to get help, and if you try to help them, they'll just shove you off. They're either not interested in getting help, or when they do get the help, they relapse into their old ways, and at that point it's kind of a lost cause, because they're always going to want to just do the same mess over and over and over again. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just look up any of the teachers that posted videos, TikToks, tweets, and so on, articles too, for that matter, and blogs about this kind of thing. It's not a well-kept secret at all. But yet, it doesn't look like anyone cares enough to do anything about it. Honestly, my only regret was just getting into teaching in the first place. If I hadn't known it was going to end up being that way, I would have saved myself the time and money and stress not having to do all that, not having to go through all that. As for the young people that actually like cared about being in school and aren't problematic and this and that, I do feel bad for them, but eventually they start to give up as well and start to conform to what the other problem students are doing, or they just end up getting transferred to another school. And that's the sad part, really, because that just gives teachers who deal with those problematic areas of the district and students less and less of a reason to stick around. Let me turn that off, and let's get back to doing this. So, change the opacity to 100. Zoom out, and again I'm going to challenge myself to just eyeball it, basically. Now I do have the structure right here to help me out, but nonetheless though, I'm gonna have to figure out exactly where all this goes, again just by eyeballing it. And since this is more of a pencil sketch, I can just be as messy as I want it to be. If anyone wants to be a teacher right now, honestly, my advice is just don't be one right now. Just wait. If you really want to work with children that badly, either get into working with autistic young people at clinics, or if you don't want to, if you want to be in more of a traditional classroom setting, then go ahead and just be a substitute. But I would advise just being exposed to all that violence first, and get exposed to it for a good like 6 to 12 months. And that'll really help you understand what exactly is going on right now in the education system, and furthermore, whether or not you're willing to put up with it. So I'll tell you right now, even veteran teachers have given up. Shoot, man, there was this one teacher that was supposed to, that she got transferred over from middle school in the same district. And she didn't even make it a day. She saw how bad things were at the campus I was working at, and she just dipped halfway through the day. That's it. She had her classroom set up and everything. And she was working at a middle school for 3 years, so it's not like she wouldn't have done a good job or anything like that, but the fact is that she just wasn't willing to put up with it. Oh, and another reason why being a teacher sucks right now. Parents will not help you at all. They do not care. In fact, they even encourage the violence that's going on at these schools. Either that or they just simply don't care. And oftentimes they'll just put the blame on you because they know that they don't have to be accountable for anything. And they just treat the schools like a daycare. They don't care. They straight up don't care. But they will. Eventually. When the public education system doesn't exist anymore. They'll have to care then. And sure, you could roll the dice and see if you get into a neighborhood or a campus where you don't have as many of those problems and such, but I mean, like I said, you're just rolling the dice at that point. This is becoming a national problem, and I doubt anyone is going to stay lucky for long if they don't have to deal with these problems right now, like a lot of these other teachers do. Okay, and he's here, so now it should con curve towards here. Let me go backwards. Let me start here. There's a reason why there's a huge teacher turnover rate. At least in the States. I don't know about anywhere else in the world. That's just stupid how some recruiters will, I mean, they'll be honest with you. Well, some of them will anyways. They'll be honest with you and say, well, you're gonna have to be dealing with students throwing things at you, trying to hurt you, grab you, and so on and so forth. But, and then they go on to say, but, you know, you just gotta persevere and remember that you're doing it for the good of the students and such. And I'm like, no. In any other public setting, facility, etc., those students would just been kicked out and banned from ever coming back. It's dumb. And the funny thing is that here in the States anyways, even if you're a young person in the single digits in terms of age, you could still have adult pressing charges against you for sexual assault, theft, vandalism, etc. But of course they're not going to care. They've been exposed way too early on in their lives, and too frequently of relatives going to prison for this and that. And sometimes some of them actually welcome it too, because they think to themselves that somehow they can just go to prison instead of going to school, and that's somehow going to be better. Of course, it's not going to be though. I don't even know why I'm ranting about this. I mean, maybe it's because of the meeting I was in yesterday, and what the recruiter was saying was just making me angry. It's stupid. It really is. I mean, these HR people say that they understand and such, but they don't. They haven't been in a classroom in at least half a decade. They have no idea what's going on. And then when administrators walk through those hallways, looking through those classroom doors, seeing what teachers have to put up with, what they're having to do just to make it through the day, and then they get all uppity about the methods teachers are having to use, or even the lack thereof of methods they're using. Because honestly, there's no way to control students nowadays with the way current laws are made. I mean, they are in place right now. They have no idea. No idea. And then when a bunch of teachers quit, even especially the more well-known ones, veteran teachers that have been sticking around the same campus or district for many years, 20 plus years and such. Oh, now we have to care. Oh, now we have to put special attention to this campus, because otherwise it makes the district look like we're callous, like we just ignore or blind and deaf to what to the woes of our employees. They don't care. They really don't. It's all politics, really. It's another reason why I left. Just got tired of the drama and the politics. What it really comes down to. I guarantee this though, no amount of politics, no amount of what's the word for it? I'm drawing a blank. I just had it and I lost it. Good publicity or whatever, or damage control, or whatever you want to call it, is going to make up for the low test scores they're going to get back on those same campuses that are struggling, with those same students being wannabe criminals. I guarantee you that's when they're going to actually have to do something about it, but by then it's going to be too late. Too many teachers are going to want to leave, transfer either to another district or to another campus, or just outright quit. And I've seen too many just straight up quit well before even Christmas break showed up. And you can't blame those teachers. You can't blame them. They've been patient. They've been documenting what's been going on. They've been doing everything in the book and then some on how to deal with these students, but there's nothing they can do. Yeah, I just realized that this pants leg, it's gonna have to be a little bit higher because I see a little bit of the shin appearing there. I bet here's something that a lot of people don't probably wouldn't expect to hear. You'd be surprised to know that there are some elementary students that don't make it back home. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh. Oh, ooh. That nearly went in the wrong hole. And the other pipe, I should say. Ooh, that's an intense burn. Give me 1 second. So yeah, I've apparently been told that some students have died under certain leadership and at certain campuses. And these aren't like stories of, you know, decades ago or anything like that. No, these are recent happenings. But the reason why you never hear of this stuff is because, of course, it makes the schools look bad. It makes the districts look bad. So what do? They keep it under wraps. Put all hush hush. Until, of course, the media gets involved. You know, reports it. I'm not going to say which campus is, because I don't want to dox anybody, let alone myself, but when the media gets involved, I guarantee you that's when HR and administrators actually step up and do something about the campuses. And it's stupid, really, because no one really gets punished for it. The assailants don't get punished. The leadership doesn't get punished. And even the accomplices don't get punished. And that's what I've had to deal with as well. I mean, I literally wrote a paper about it. I'll probably read it off some other time, but it's just so... It's a bizarre world to live in where you can have students that literally jump, a group of them just jump another student in the middle of a class, be sent to the principal's office later that week, and then come back in the same class the next week as if nothing happened. No repercussions. No suspensions, no expulsions, nothing. They just carry on like it's just a normal Tuesday. And then when you ask about it, when you ask the principals about it, They give you attitude. They make up excuses on, oh, well, you know, I can only process so many problematic students in a day. I can only process so many referrals within a week. Which is not true, by the way. The reason why they don't process so many referrals, the vice principal and the main principal, is not necessarily just because the law is saying that they can only have a certain number of expulsions and suspensions throughout the year. It's also because when the districts get that demographic data back on what's going on with the students at the campus, having a high number of referrals, expulsions, and suspensions makes the school look bad. And so they get less help by the higher ups of the district. I don't know if I should keep going on. I mean, I could. But my point is that if you want to be a teacher, there are a lot of problems that no one tells you about. And it's the same way with college, really. It's funny how a lot of the same stuff I went through wasn't that different from what I went through in college. They don't tell you all this stuff because if they did, I guarantee you that the number of applicants for being a teacher would be way lower. And of course, parents will be less inclined to send their little ones to these schools that have such bad neighborhoods and, you know, so many problems going on. I don't think I'm gonna get this hood right, but I'm just gonna try anyways. I say just be patient, really. Because, in my personal opinion, I just don't see the education system existing for much longer. Public education system, I should say. I don't know about private schools, charter schools, all that, but I do know that public schools, it didn't used to be this way. And on top of that, I think the system in general is just suffering because of it. And whoever was making these laws, trying to basically allow this nonsense to go on for so long and such, either quite honestly didn't understand what teachers go through, or they did and something must have gotten messed up along the way. I think that's it. I think that's all I can do, because the majority of his body is just being covered by this guy's leg, and he's got such a low stance, low and wide stance, that there's not really much else I can add. Except maybe the fabric. This little fabric right here. There's just so much drama too, man. It's bad enough that you get a lot of garbage treatment. You get treated like dirt by the higher ups. But then you got infighting among teachers and paraprofessionals as well. Because they're either taking their anger, frustration out on each other, or some are just way too incompetent, but because the district doesn't want to do anything to deal with them, they just stick around while everyone else has to suffer. Oh. Wait, hold on. There we go. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I don't want to make this whole stream of me just ranting about my knowledge of the education system from the perspective of a teacher. I don't want my streams to just be nothing but negativity. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna save.
You saving again?
Now let's compare. Oh yeah. How long have we been streaming? 40 minutes? Not bad, not bad. That's a little too big. Let's reduce the size of that. Size of that. There we go. Okay. Let's compare. All right, nice. So that's about on correct size. So is that. Curves over here on the other side need some work. This also needs some work, but to be fair though, this was pretty difficult to see, the shins anyways. So, cut myself some slack on that. The feet are pretty good. Shoes rather. This is, yeah, it's not, that's, needs to be more over here. This leg is looking pretty good, just needs to have the correct contour shape, that's all. The hip, needs to be drawn here. What about the hand? Raise opacity. I mean, yeah, raise opacity. Not bad, not bad. And the head. Take a look. The head's alright. I mean, the headband's way lower though. I messed up with that. The actual shape of the head's not... Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, I just need to make the headband a little bit lower, that's all. Alright, so not bad, not bad. I can take literally something like this reference image, shrink it down, like, I want to say somewhere between 25 to 10% of its size, and still get most of the proportions correct. Good, good. Because I will admit, when I was in art school, that proportions was one of the most difficult things I struggled with. When I was drawing from life, doing still life drawings and paintings, and doing figure studies. Yeah, proportions was, it was rough. I did get better in my third, oh my bad, third figure studies course. It was a figure painting class I took, and I had a different instructor that was more willing to help me out rather than just tell me, oh man, this is terrible, like you should repeat the class. You should take my class again. I'm gonna pass you, but I think you should take my class again. He wasn't like that though, thankfully. Unlike the last instructor I had. I mean, her standards were so unrealistic, so unreasonable that even the students that were doing way better than I was barely scraped by with a B or C. She was one of those kinds of instructors where basically if you weren't really doing the kind of work that on the level of a old master, Renaissance master, then pretty much anything that you did in her class was just garbage. The only reason why I didn't have her for a third semester in a row was because she was pregnant at the time, and she finally had her water break. So I was when I signed up for the figure painting course, I was put into another instructor's class as a result, and I'm so glad that was the case, because otherwise I probably would have failed. My GPA wasn't really that high to begin with, because, well, that's a long story, but it wasn't because of the it wasn't because of the art program. I'll say that now. But my GPA was already low, and if I had taken her for a third time in a row and she gave me another C, or even failed me for that figure painting course, if I had her again, yeah, I would have graduated straight up. But I am grateful. And ironically enough, the third instructor I had, the other instructor I had for that third figure studies course, the figure painting course, not only was he way nicer to everybody and way more lax, not necessarily with the grading, but with the coursework, he actually offered to look at any extra work that I did outside of class to help me improve my rendering. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And that's what I did. I did extra value studies here and there, and worked on drawing from life. And he looked at my stuff, my sketches, and he showed me, okay, well, this is good. We're getting better with the highlights, and you're just not really showing the occlusion shadow very well. But this is how you do it, and this and that. He also taught me how to pick colors better, because I was not taught that in my past figure studies courses, how to match the color of the figure, right, the figure model, to the colors of the paint that I was using on my palette. And that was a necessary skill that I was just never taught. But he was able to help me out, and so did another painting instructor that I had. Hold on. Oops, did I make two different layers for the same purpose? I think I did. Too busy talking, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Yep. Yeah, I did. Oops. That's okay. Yeah, it's funny how years later I became an art teacher myself, and for the most part I did what I could with what the students were allowing me to do. But nonetheless, though, I mean, in any other setting, and this is what the principals admitted to. The principals admitted to this, and my, teacher coach told me this, and as well as everybody else that was working with me and helping me. In any other setting, I was the perfect employee, and they straight up admitted to that too. Perfect attendance, get all the paperwork on time, right? Never late for any assignments, both in school and after school programs and events, etc., etc. But the fact is that they still put the blame on me for what the students were doing, all because the stupid laws say that the adult in the classroom is responsible to literally any and everything that the students do, even if they commit self-harm. Think about that. In any other setting, that would not be the case at all. But if a young person decide to do a backflip and land on their head in the middle of the classroom floor, you are somehow still responsible for that. Even though you can't touch them to keep them on the floor, even though you'll call for help. And because there are so many things like that happening in the rest of the campus, you can't have anybody rushing to your classroom to help you out. So all you can do is just sit there and watch it happen. And of course you'll document it, right? After you tell them to not do it. But nonetheless though, it won't matter, because you'll still get blamed for it. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to talk about my experience with that, but man, it's just such a terrible experience. Anyways, yeah, it's just ironic that I became a teacher myself, and for the most part, the difference between being a college instructor and being a grade school teacher is astronomically different. It just is, like, on a galactic scale. It doesn't even come close, man. As a grade school teacher, you cannot just simply tell the students just get out. Even though that's what some teachers I was working with did. That's what they did. But they weren't legally supposed to do that. At the college level, at the universities, if a student doesn't want to be in the class and they're constantly disrupting class and such, the instructor could just straight up just tell them to get out, leave. And if the student refuses to, they just call security and they'll just get dragged out. You don't get that kind of power and authority in grade school at all. You just have to sit there and take it by everybody involved, all parties. Let me this. And it's not just that though. Anybody that's in those, if a student signs up for a college course, most of the time they're going to stick around. They're going to want to actually keep their mouth shut, listen to the instructor, and do the work. That's it. Even if they don't do very well, they're not going to just get up, walk around, throw stuff around at the other students and the teachers. I mean the instructor, you know, stuff like that. You know, they actually want to be there. Actually, hold on. I think it's like this. There we go. I think, hold on. It's kind of hard to see because a lot of this is just shadow. So it's difficult to see. The, I don't know if it's called a robe. I'm pretty sure it's not, but the fabric here, where it separates. I think that's close enough. Because I'm just gonna end up making that into a big shadow anyways. My shadow. Yeah. Alright, well that's not too bad. Yeah.
Are you saving again?
Even though I'm intoxicated and haven't done this kind of work in years. Or at least use these kinds of hand coordination skills anyways in years. I can still do it. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I got about 5 minutes until the 1 hour mark is here. I don't know if I want to continue working on this for another hour or if I just want to go ahead and start playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I wish I had a coin to toss. Let's see. Well, how am I feeling? Do I want to ink this next? Or do I want to play video games? Let me pour myself another shot and we'll think about it. By the way, my story is not unique. Sometimes, especially while I was at the school I was working at, that I was teaching at, I often wondered if young teachers, new teachers, and veteran teachers for that matter. You know what? I'm just gonna say it right now. Sometimes I wonder if teachers, public education teachers, like they're invisible powers, whether it be whoever's funding these schools or the government and such. Sometimes I wondered if there were just people making these stupid laws and policies to screw over teachers, make their jobs harder, just to coerce them into quitting. Because I have heard about that. I have heard that there are the American public education system is actually being sabotaged purposefully, but I haven't looked into that too well. All I know is that there's such a lack of support for teachers on all sides. The parents don't help them, the administrators don't help them, the curriculums that they're given and the departments that they get it from, like the finance department in my case, or whatever other STEM field department, etc., they don't help the teachers half the time. They'll listen to their problems and document it, but they won't actually do anything about it. Oh, because that's not my department. I'm not the HR. Well, I can't really do anything as far as discipline goes in relation to another staff member or blah blah blah. It's like, okay, but can you get those people that are in charge of that to help me? We'll leave a paper trail and document, just report to us about every single instance of this happening. It's like, no, I need something done now because this has been happening for the last several months since I started. And I wasn't the one that instigated all this. It really is. I'll look into that later though. If all these problems do exist just because the public education system is actually being sabotaged on purpose, and if it is, then I was right. I was right in saying that the public schools aren't going to be a thing in the future, at least in the States, anyways. Because why would it be? No one wants to support anybody in it. And if you're wondering, well, what's going to happen to the young people and such? Honestly, if you talk to any of those young people yourself, I guarantee you, more than half of them will tell you straight up, they don't care about wanting to learn how to read, write, do math, be able to read time off of a regular clock, know their geographic area, even their local regions. Because they don't care about all that. They just care about being terminally online, watching their favorite content creators, playing video games all day, every day, and eating McDonald's. That's it. That's all they care about. And no, I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but most of them are. And again, if you don't believe me, go talk to them yourself. Go ask them yourself. Not me being a bitter old person. One, I'm still in my young, 20s. And two, I've worked with high schoolers in the past as coworkers and such. I talked to them about their opinions on, being in school and what they want to do with their lives and so on and so forth. They don't care about any of this stuff. They don't. Oh, but even if they don't care, it's so better for them to learn this stuff and such. I don't know at this point. I honestly don't think that them learning all this STEM field, even the STEM field, like coursework, learning sciences and math and such. Sometimes I don't think that they should even learn all this, that they need to know this stuff in order to get through being adulthood. Because let's be honest, like most adults don't need to use their knowledge in calculus just to get through today. They don't need to use trigonometry to get through today. They don't need to care about what's going on outside of the Milky Way galaxy, or even our solar system for that matter, to get through today. They don't. Most careers don't require that kind of knowledge or information. Anyways, enough about that. I think I've made my mind. I think I will just save this and go ahead and
Are you saving again?
Alright, let me boot up Ninja Gaiden real quick. Let's help out of the way. Because I don't want to spend the rest of this just mouthing off about the education system. It doesn't help anybody, and on top of that, I just want to put that behind. I still like working with young people, don't get me wrong. That's why I got a job, working with autistic people, but I'm not willing to put myself in a situation like that again, where I just get run over by everybody and my mental health goes down the drain. I mean, the money wasn't even that good because I was having to do a lot of other people's jobs for them daily, even on the weekends where I'm not supposed to show up to school in the first place. And I'm having to dump half my paychecks into buying the same supplies, art supplies, that the students keep breaking, stealing, or throwing into the trash. Like, what's even the point? There's just no good reason to be a teacher at that rate if I'm having to deal with that on a daily basis. But at least, working with autistic people, I only work with a handful of them at a time. It's still full-time, so I'll be stuck with some of the same clients throughout the entire day, and they will, for the most part, be aggressive and such. But I've already been exposed to that by the school I was working at. The only difference is that the young people I'll be working with, they'll be aggressive, they'll be violent, but they won't realize that they won't understand what they're doing. Like, they don't have that ability to understand what they're doing at all. Some of them anyways. Others, because it's a spectrum, of course, they'll understand what they're doing, but they won't necessarily be doing it out of maliciousness. They just don't know how to communicate any other way. So And that's really the big difference between the young people I'm going to be working with and the young people that I did work with, school I was working at. Those people, those students that I was working with at that school, there was nothing wrong with them. They didn't have some sort of mental illness. They didn't have some sort of tragic story and this and that. They knew what they were doing was wrong, but they didn't care anyways. They did it just for the sake of getting attention or out of maliciousness, straight up. So anyways, let me Gaiden. Make sure my gamepad's plugged in.
The evil.
Okay. Oops, not that. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. Close out krita. There we go. Let me sit up real quick. Alright. It's been a while, but I should still have the ninja skills. Deal with the military. Or more like the paramilitary. Okay. Turn out. Man. There we go. Now this military compound is going to be one of the few locations in the game where the player cannot return. New drop master, nice. My mic is on. Yes, it is. Hide behind here so I don't get shot. Go. It'd been nice if they gave me some blue essence for that. Go. Ow. Okay, this guy really annoying. Okay, I don't have any health. No. Oh, yes, blue essence. Nice. Oh, they nearly got me too. Ow. Oops. Alright, that was my fault. There should be a scarab around. Yep, there it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. All right, hold on. One of these I can climb up. One of these. Not like the other. Around here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Up here. Maybe I'm wrong. How many life of the gods? Take a look. 7. Okay, I need 2 more. These flying drones are really annoying in this area because they will make platforming in this area way more difficult than it needs to be. And while yes, you can kill them, they just keep infinitely respawning, so makes that pointless. And the essence that they drop float in the air where you can't grab it, so you end up not being able to heal up after finding them for a while. Whoops. Yeah, and they're dumb lasers too. They can't be blocked. Oh, and this is one of those platforming bits where if you mess up or get knocked off, you have to start all over again. Yeah, so basically I just gotta hope that they don't knock me off here. Go. I messed that up. Oh wait, hold on. Ow. Hold on. No. See, this is the one where you get a scarab, but it won't. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, you had to use that move to get up there. Fun. Fun. I wish I did this earlier. Barely clipped me. This is dumb, man. Alright, pick it up. There we go. Alright, now I can do this platforming bit. killing them does help a bit in that it does take a while for the ones that respawn. I missed my chance. It does take a while for them to respawn, so that it does give you a little breathing room to platform in peace, but honestly though, you'll just end up wasting more arrows by doing that, in my opinion. Just gonna have to wait for it to come back. I wonder if they can hit me from behind us. Yeah, they can. Okay, it goes through walls. Really? The platforming in Ninja Gaiden games is a little iffy because sometimes, even though it looks like you'll make it onto a ledge, the collision boxes on EU's model still doesn't allow you to just get on top of the platform you're trying to jump onto. You just have to be like literally dead on. Get some invincibility frames from rolling, so I'm doing that. Oh, whoa, I was about to make that same mistake again. And jump off. There we go. Even over here, the lasers can still knock you off the platform. Yep, see, like that. Yep. Fun. You gotta be very careful. And sometimes you just get unlucky anyways. So far I've been pretty lucky. Another scarab up here. Nice. Oh. Whoa. Alright. Inside. Roll card. Alright. Alright, at this point, yeah, they can just knock me off and I'm not gonna care. Open up these garage doors. Sip of my memory elixir. A memory loss elixir. Oh, yeah. That's another thing too. When I was being a teacher, I've never worked another job where I was actually where basically I had to use drinking as a means of coping with the stress of the job. There we go. Oh. Okay. That reminds me, I want to do a heavy weapons build next to New Vegas. Is that it? Is that it? Nope. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, this boss. Hold on, wait. Need... This boss is pretty simple. You just gotta keep shooting arrows, tank busting arrows at it, but of course you don't want to get shot at or crushed. Process. Oh, I'm out. More. Go. Two more I gotta fight at the same time. Fun. Oh, never mind. I thought I had to fight two of them at the same time. It's not. Oh. No! Oh, I was about to just use the elixir there. Did I save at all? Oh my goodness, I don't think I did. No way, I didn't save after all that. No. Was there even one of these dragon statues over there? I don't think there was. Okay. Easy come, easy go. All right. Oh man. That hurts though. Oh wait, hold on. See if I can do this. Go. Got him. Got him. Oops. Nice. What? See if I can speedrun this. I don't remember there being a dragon statue though. I don't think I could have saved anywhere there. I think, yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Although I could be wrong. I wasn't looking for a dragon statue to save though, but I guess I should have. Alright, let's get that dragon scabbard first. I mean, golden scarab first. So. Yeah. Oops. Oh, I didn't turn the, I didn't flip the switch over there. No, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, I didn't go all the way up. Flip the switch, my bad. Yeah, because I was wondering why wasn't that platform moving? Yeah, it's up this way. There we go. Gotta wait for it to come back. Ow. Ow. Whoa. Oh. Please don't shoot me. Go. Oh yeah. Ow. Oh, no, no, no. Get one of these. So here, grab this. Okay, jump down. Through these gates. Better door. Like I said, I don't see a dragon statue here for me to save, so. Oh, I just remembered. There's a. I missed a chest here. Ow. Screw it. I'm just gonna take the healing. There we go. Go. Oh, there is a dragon statue. That's what I thought. I remember there being one. Oops. Ow. Ow. No! Alright, I'm just gonna use the healing items frequently around these guys. I really can't afford to just keep doing this. I think technically I could have just ran over to that dragon statue and still saved anyways. So I'm gonna do this next time. Go. Grab the golden scarab before I go over there. Go. Backtrack. Should probably use these arrows a lot more against these guys. Oops. Ow. Oh, no, no, no. Don't need them to start doing this to me now. Ow. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, as soon as I get through those shutter doors, I'm just gonna run straight towards the dragon statue there. I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna want to keep doing this for the rest of the stream. Ow. 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 Let's see what's on the other side of this room. Nothing. Okay. Gotta make sure. Alright. Moment of truth. It's on the left side. Yeah, it's in those double doors there. Alright, let's get it. Alright, saving. Yes. Okay. You have already lost the battle. Because now I can just respawn back over here. Ow. Ow. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about the karma. Go. Let's do a combo. It's flying swallow to guillotine throw. Well, against these guys anyways. Surprised he didn't die from that. Oops. Come on, man. Whatever, that'll do. Okay, I've been saving again. I really don't want to have to do all this over again. Master shop is here too, so I can I can just buy stuff from. Wooden sword. So basically, the wooden sword, it's not really a meme weapon per se. It's a weapon where if you upgrade enough times, it'll turn into a pretty decent heavy weapon. But it does cost quite a lot of essence, and of course, you won't really be able to use it until late game. Towards I think the 12th or 13th chapter. Yep, 21 scarabs. Let's see, I only have 3,000. So I have no idea why this is so expensive. Let's see. You know what? Since I've already saved, I think I could just save the XP. I mean the essence. Something else. Because what I really want to get is a talisman of rebirth. Oh, I see another chest over there. Oops. Got the wrong arrows. Don't start doing this to me now. Oh, I'm out of arrows. I gotta make the same mistake I made last time. Got the wrong arrows. Go. Now the explosive arrows, from what I remember, don't deal as much damage as the tank busting arrows, but I think they work better on humanoid enemies. Ooh, ow. Ow. Lay down. Nope. I think there might be one more tank. Never mind. Wonder if I should save again. Nah. I think I'm good. Oh, another secret. Secret. Over here. So this is where in the Ninja Gaiden Black Xbox version, this little spot here had the Xbox logo and Chrome. But of course it says T because this is a PC port. Oh. And I think that's it. I used to think that there's like something, some way you can scale that. The inverted bird flip, but apparently not. Going up. Oh, cool. Looks like I didn't need to worry about backtracking just for that. Ow. Ow. Oops. These are one of the more interesting boss battles, but also some of the more how should I put this? Disorienting, because you have to basically deal with the helicopter going in 4 different directions. No, 6 actually, because it'll go underneath the bridge that you're standing on right now and over it. Oops. Ow. Got it. I'm out of arrows. More. Ow. Okay. Remember when video games used to be this cool? Where you could have a literal ninja trying to fight against a military helicopter, shooting missiles at him like this? Remember those days? When video games didn't feel like a chore to play through. It's something you look forward to doing at the end of a long day of school or work or college. I remember those days. I also remember that happening a lot too. Getting wrecked. I don't really play a lot of new video games anymore. I'm not interested in playing walking simulators, these, or playing through basically a virtual chore list. Nice. And I know that not all modern video games are like that, even AAA ones, but my goodness, man, I've just heard nothing but bad things about the way video games have been released and made nowadays. I just have no interest in getting into it. I'll stick to my 90s and 2000s titles very much. Thank you very much. That's why I'm always glad that more titles are getting ported over, because straight up, just for the sake of nostalgia, but man, it's just like, you just don't get these kinds of games to play anymore nowadays. No one supplies them. Everything's either gotta be online grindathon slash rank. Ooh, that nearly killed me. Ranked sausage size contest, or you literally just play a bunch of multiplayer streamer games. Really, I can't think of any other word for it. Games literally made specifically for content creators to play with their friends or other content creators, so that you can make content off of it. And I died exactly the same way again. I gotta be more patient, because as it's coming up, it's gonna be shooting those missiles. Or worse yet, you play another title within a franchise that's just basically a carbon copy, the same schlop you've been having to sit through the last decade or so. Basically being a parody of what it once used to be. Its greatness anyways. Oop. I was trying to predict its trajectory. Man, look at this, man. Like, how many games do you get to do this kind of thing nowadays? Sometimes even the same companies that, and development teams and studios that made these same older titles don't make, like, you wouldn't even be able to recognize them anymore if you weren't there from the very beginning. Like with Ubisoft, for example, a lot of us old Ubisoft fans know what Ubisoft used to be like before Rainbow Six Siege and Far Cry 3, etc., etc. Like, Sam Fisher used to be the poster boy of Ubisoft. So did Rayman. Ubisoft used to make their own, like, spin-off titles and so on. Prince of Persia. Torque, the prehistoric punk. I bet no one remembers that game. I do. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible either, but, you know, at least it was something new. Beyond Good and Evil. Help. I might just have to start busting out an info. Let me just try doing that. I'm gonna use it when it starts dropping. Yeah, bombs. See if I can get a few more shots in. Yes. A lot of people have already made that kind of complaint that I just made, but still, it's just so true though. Well, at least that made me invincible, so I didn't take any damage from that. Bombs. Carpet bombing, that's right. Forgot what that's called. Oh, oh! I didn't mean to start aiming like that. Ow. Ran into that one. It's gonna heal. Ow. Oh. I'm gonna let me retaliate. Nope. Okay, now it is. Come on. Oh, I got it. It only takes one more hit just to finish me off. I'm out of Nimpo. I need more arrows. It's on the other side. Oh. 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 So close to dying. Come on. Yes. I'll drink to that. Oh. I'm definitely saving. I'm not gonna do anything else. Oh, wait, hold on. I need more arrows. Ooh, that's a good burn. Love Bucko. My only hope is that I don't become diabetic from drinking it. Oh, you are such a troll! No. That's like the mimics in Dark Souls. That is such a troll. I couldn't even move when they started attacking me. That's messed up, man. I might just have to go down to get another elixir from Masa shop. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. No, I just don't have the health for that. I don't know if I'll finish this chapter within the next... Definitely on the struggle bus right now. Struggle bus is real. Oh, Marmasa's shop is right here. Nice. Surprised I didn't get any essence for fight boss. Alright. Chugging these down. Now I can deal with these guys. It didn't even matter. At least I have more essence now. Key. Really? Let's see if Miramas is good. I have 21, so probably not. Anything? Alright, I see how it is, bro. Alright, this is more of an annoying thing to do. Basically, gotta destroy these satellite dishes on this comm tower. While I'm getting shot at with missiles. Dude, he literally threw a grenade at me. Is that it? As soon as I start shooting one. Oh. Ow. Hold on. I remember there being a strategy around though. You could shoot those missiles while they're in the air, by the way. Arrows. Makes no sense to me, but whatever. Ow. Three. Ow. Kill because I'm over again. Last one. Pour one out for the radio tower. Comm tower, whatever it's called. Oh, where am I? Hold on. There you go. Third shot. I like the fact that, what's her name? Ayame is literally watching you do all these things, but she does nothing to help. Alright, the military's communications are down and their organization is in shambles. Now's the time to escape the base. From this resistance around the train, turntable is low. It's the perfect time to steal a train. Rail runs through the Yorku district. Or take a ride. Crazy train. Oh, these things. These things. Die. Die, scum. Go. Nothing else, right? Here. I don't think so. Not seeing anything else around here. I gotta make sure of this because there's no way to come back after this chapter ends. Ow. Health, health. Thank you. Nice. Got 8 of them now. Please don't tell me I have to fight another tank now. I probably will, won't I? I remember having to fight 2 of them at the same time. Alright, that's 9 of them. chapter is locked. Wait, what? Hold on. Shut the mate. Need a key card, but I don't remember. Where do I get? Ah, that's right. I gotta fight these guys again. Yep. Cool. Just had to do some backtracking. Sit for encouragement. No. You would think the burn of alcohol would be easier to tolerate after the first few shots, but nope. I don't drink daily like some people, or even weekly for that matter. Drink monthly. Yeah, that's it for this chapter. Look at that crisp 480p resolution. Hey, this is what we had back then. It still looks pretty good despite all that, though. Look at this. Look at this. I know the PlayStation 1 and... well, yeah, mainly the PlayStation 1 titles had these kinds of pre-rendered cutscenes. It's kind of quality anyways, but... Team Ninja did a pretty good job with the Ninja Gaiden games. You know, I just realized that that conductor on the other train just died. Lesser ninja. You know what? I'll take it since the conductor on that train died. You know, we didn't bother trying to save him or anything. Well, let's be honest, ninjas aren't exactly heroes or anything like that. And those. I need to switch arrows. It says it can be opened from both sides of the doorway, but there's no reason to ever go back there. There's no way you can go back to the military compound there. Cutscene should play soon. Yep. Into the aqueduct. Chapter 12. Aqueduct. The army's organization has crumbled. There is no need for EU to stay in the now silent capital. Cool. Let's see. I've been streaming for 2 hours now, and we just completed chapter 2, so I think I'll end the stream here. I drew, I gamed, I conquered. I also drank 2 shots of vodka, so I'm pretty satisfied with the way this went. Alright, I think I'll just end it here then. Because I gotta make pizza for dinner.
The evil.
Alright. So let me go ahead and turn the volume down. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow and Sunday as well. And I apologize for the lack of content that I've been making lately. The drop in consistency. It's mostly because I've been having to do paperwork for my new job, as well as trying to deal with other matters, personal matters. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I am trying to get better at doing this content thing. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been sticking around, has been checking my stuff out on Twitter, YouTube, and all that. It does really mean a lot. I mean, you hear a lot of content creators say this, but it doesn't make it any less true. Pretty much, it's not the main reason why I make content, but it does help to know that there are people out there that actually do care about what I make and what I, do. What my content's about. Again, I do appreciate that, and yeah, I'll keep making live streams and so on. Will I go back to Twitch and making streams? Man, we'll see. I don't know how soon it'll be. I definitely will stream on Twitch again. I just don't know when, because the only thing stopping me right now, or making me not want to stream on Twitch again, is, well, the latest scandals that's been going on Twitch lately. I don't want my channel to basically get taken down just because of what the Twitch staff members are doing. Something to keep. But yeah, I do eventually want to stream on Twitch again, but we'll see when that is exactly. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for watching. This is Psycho Metal. Enjoy the content, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.